Hey beauties, welcome back. I have a Christmas set for you. I think this is my very first Christmas set of the year. Oh, the one that I've recorded anyway. Now, I've come in first with ruby shoes on the pointer finger, and I'm just starting off the cut triangle, a rounded triangle around the kit. Yeah, you know what I mean, you can see what I mean. But I'm basically doing a candy cane stripe nail on that one. Now, I was a little bit heavy with the red, so I did want to file that one nice and crisp to make sure that the rest of the colours then flowed against them. Onto the middle nail, I'm using Snow... is it Snow Shimmer? Yeah, Snow Shimmer and Gilver. And I'm just plonking these 3 balls. These are going to be baubles, so I've got to wait for them to set up before I then fill in the colour around them. That's my dog going crazy in the background outside. Back over to the pointer, I'm using Gilver and Snow Shimmer to complete this candy cane design. And I'm just going like colour by colour down the nail, and I'm trying to be as neat as possible with the sides of each colour block to make sure that when it is all set and finished, I can file through at the end and it'll be nice and sharp and crisp. So you don't always have to file. It's possible to do it without filing, as long as you're nice and neat with your brush and your application. Just try and crisp up them walls as much as you can as you go along, and then you won't need to file. Back over to the middle finger, and again using ruby shoes, and I'm just basically filling in around the baubles. It doesn't matter how messy you get, as long as you are covering all of that nail that's remaining. I did do the 3D baubles quite high, so then I didn't have to be cautious of how much red or how little red or how, you know what I mean? So it wasn't a worry. As you can see, I did manage to get it all over the finger, which is bad, don't do that. This is Girl Crush on the little finger. And then onto the ring finger, I'm using one of our unreleased, or currently unreleased, colour powders, glitter powders even. It's called Rebel Red. So keep your eyes peeled for this one, because this will be out one day this December. Now I've done all of my finished filing. I've used my e-file to file through both the pointer and middle fingers, make sure they're all nice and smooth. And as you can see now, I'm using white gel paint and my liner brush to then draw in the strings for the baubles, and then they're like, what are they called? They're like for decorating your Christmas tree, but they're like strings of beads. I don't know if they're like the proper name for them, what they're actually called, but they're like strings with beads every so often on them, and you like hang them loosely from your tree. It's like more of the modern style instead of tinsel, although of course on my tree I've got good old tinsel. And then I'm using a dotting tool and white gel paint, and I'm just doing the dots of the beads, or what would be the beads. And then once I have finished all my dots, into the lamp it goes for a full cure, and then wipe off any excess before I then top coat all of them. And then I am using Latte as a base for the bear's head. I'm doing a flat top on top. A flat top on top. I'm flattening it out on top because that's where the little Christmas hat's going to go. And then I'm using Boom Baby to do the little snout area. And then in with Frozen to do the blue of the Christmas hat. We decided to do blue because obviously it's got a red background, and on her other hand we did a blue like snowdrift ice kind of set, so it tied in quite well. You know, it brought in the other set, tied them together with them still being different, if that makes sense. Again, using Snow Shimmer as the white, and then I come in with a little bit of Latte to make a little ear. Just one because the hat's over the other ear. It's on a slant. Shape it out into a little ear, and then I use a teeny little blob of Boom Baby just to make like that lighter part of the ear a little bit more realism, even though clearly a teddy bear is not real, it's a teddy. Yeah. Using white gel paint just to make it look a bit more fluffy around the whites, and a bit of highlight over the white acrylic as well. And then to finish off, I'm using black gel paint to draw in the eyes and the nose and the mouth. And then I also used a little bit of Topcoat to just go over where the gel paint was to make sure that that's sealed without making the whole thing shiny. And that's it. So I hope you like. I'm sorry I don't have a video of it this time of the finished design. My bad, guys. It was a mad rush that day to go pick up my son from nursery. I'm running late. So as always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.